So I suspected that oil will most likely reject from this particular zone. So the crypto markets have had a drawdown in the past couple of days. And of course, as we mentioned in that video, oil has rejected and is going up. However, it's given us a gap right here somewhere around $72. And as we go on to the lower time frame, that should become far more conspicuous. So here we have our new gap. Basically, this means that we will eventually come back here. That's between 72.64 to 71.76. Now, from that video, we suggested that oil should come up here. That's somewhere around $82, 82 and 83. At that point, this was the maximum that we could see. The question is, do we have an update to this given the new data? Well, not really. There are some other zones up here that's between 86 to 88 and about 90 to 93, but those are a bit more murky. For now, this zone remains the resistance level. Rejection from this zone back to the downside ideally should be good for crypto, but the maximum, that's the highest we can forecast for oil, is somewhere around 90 to 93. That's like the maximum. We cannot see this thing going back to the highest point here, highest point amid the war. We can't see it go as high as that. This will be the absolute maximum for oil. So this that we are seeing right here is most likely a situation that ends up to be like so, more like perhaps a move back to the downside here. Perhaps we have another bigger move back up, but this remains to be some sort of consolidation that eventually goes back to the downside. So I would assume from this that the worst we could see from oil going to the upside is behind us. This could mean that the bigger part of the conflict in the Middle East may have actually ended, and all we are seeing right now, it's just that. It's just claims and threats. And so the bigger part of the whole thing might have ended. Oil is really important because when this thing goes up, everything becomes more expensive. Yeah, you may have noticed that in the past month, I believe, gas prices were very high. Even regular stuff were expensive because, to travel or to move any of these things, you need energy. So it's really important to always have this in mind as an investor in crypto, in stocks, or whatever.